Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of Monster Super League. It's your boy Odin, and today we're going to be doing the Thursday dungeon of the Dimensional Rift. We did get another 50 Ascension Stones as a gift for the beginning of the new dungeon, which is pretty nice. So that essentially means that I have exactly 100 and something odd stones. So we can essentially super ascend one Astromon. I'm trying to decide if I will do the Indra or if I will do the Dark Shawuchin. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards the Dark Indra first because he is my hardest hitting monster. So today's Thursday's dungeon boss is going to be the Wood Benjamin. And let me see if I can click on him and it'll give me the skills. If it'll do it, there we go. So this wood one is going to have Seal and Petrify. So 80% chance to seal for 2 turns and Petrification. So from what I'm looking at this, I'm probably going to be looking at... I just super eboed the Kraken, but we'll probably do... I'm going to say, because we're going to be getting petrified like every 2 turns, it might be best to go with Zap. And because we're going to be taking some damage from the, what do you call it? I forget the name of the skill. I'll call it whenever I say Retribution. We'll probably use a shield. So I might bring the Cura. You could also bring the Wood Cherry or the Cherry Ann. But the Fire Cura will have an advantage here, and she also gives 10% allies SP. So I guess we'll bring her. Let me see now, what gems do I have her on? HP defense, HP recovery. Let's go with her. Alright, so we'll pick her, and then I went with the Sea Star just because she has, well, she's fully skill booked. She's got Predator, 40% damage, and then 100% chance to stun on the 5-star skill, so that will help with the little ads. Plus she has the crit leader skill, which is, I guess, is kind of irrelevant. What does the Cura have for a leader skill? I know that they all got different leader skills. So decreased enemy's attack power by 30%. Let's go ahead and use the Cura's leader skill. So that's actually pretty awesome. That's what I mean, man. Like, this latest patch actually gave us a lot more versatility with monsters, which is quite great. So we'll use the Cura as lead for the attack down. The Kraken there will do some damage for the waves. And then for fire, I'm thinking zappers. Let's go with the Persephone. Here's the Fire Loki and the Persephone. My Fire Loki isn't super eboed yet. I think I'm like 2 super stones away. But yeah, so he's on HP, resist, defense, and HP. So he's on HP, defense, resist 8%, resist 22%, that's 30, resist 21, that's 51 plus the 20, so he's around 71% resist, which is decent. I don't have any skill books on him either, so he's coming in as just like how he is. So this team here is going to kind of be your free-to-play team. If I do happen to clear it, we'll go ahead and try the just straight out beast mode with the Drakas, which should be able to clear it if I bring in 3 Drakas with a Fire Wukong. But yeah, let's go ahead and give it a try. Anyways, guys, what did you guys think about my auto video for the water one? I thought the water one was actually really hard. Luckily, I have the monsters to be able to auto the water one. I guess we'll see how this one here goes, but maybe we can auto it. I'm not entirely sure. For the first round, though, I will go ahead and just manual it, just so that I can see what each mini boss essentially does. And it's essentially the same one. So we want to get rid of the Radioth guy there, since he's going to be stunning after he gets his active. So let's see if Zap will do a little bit of damage here. Oh, oof, man. Cura just took some serious damage. So Hopefully we can get the shield soon from the Cura, otherwise I might have to throw something else on her. Oh man. Alright, hopefully we stun them here. Alright, perfect. He resisted. So let's try to take him out first. Alright, so we zapped everybody. Oh man, Cura survived. Oof. We're gonna try to save the Kraken's stun for the next wave, because that will be the most difficult one. The Wisp is gonna die here for sure. So let's go ahead and attack the what's his name, Sparkit. Oh man, the Wisp didn't die. What the heck? Alright. Let's see. I guess we probably could auto it, I think, at this point. The Cura is not getting too much SP, though, at all. Which is not very good. Let's see if we can stun them and just zap everybody at once. I'm kind of thinking that with the seal and the petrification on the Benjamin, this might be the best way to go. It's not, you know, the best team that I can come up with, but I would say it's decent enough that a lot of you could essentially get to this point in the game. So like mid-level game players, you guys should be able to get to this no problem whatsoever. I mean, the Fire Kraken is a 3-star mon, which can be super evo, so she's really easy to get. The Fire Cura, she is a Nat 4. Fire Loki is a Nat 4 as well. But after a couple of months of playing, you should be able to have at least one of each. If you're running the story like crazy, like you're supposed to, like how I've been telling people to do, is you might be getting, you know, a ton of Nat 3s, and then what you can do is you know, just release them, and then you can get some eggs, and then essentially you can use those eggs and opening them up. Sometimes they'll have some Nat 4s, Nat 5s, so if you're a free-to-play player, that might be a better option for you. Oh man, no SP. Let's see if we can fill the there's the seal on the Cura, of course. And here I was thinking like, oh yeah, we'll use the stun from the C-star if I attack first with the Cura. Didn't work. Oof, this is gonna hurt. Okay, we got the shield up. But yeah, I think the zap is working pretty well. He is generating health too. What the heck? Alright, well now I'm glad I brought zap, because he's healing a ton of health every turn. Is he gonna heal this turn? Nope. So that was one. That was the second turn there. And done. Yep. Okay. Looks like Zap's going to be the way to go, guys. Zap and the shield. If you don't have the Fire Cura, you could do the Wood Cherry-Ann. That is a 3-star monster. It is an exotic mon, though. So, you know, you'll have to rely on getting her from somewhere other than the exotic festival. Ooh, what did I just do? I went back to the home screen. Okay, yeah, anyways, guys, that was probably the quickest one we've seen so far. I think as far as the dungeons go, this team worked out pretty well. Sap and Shield. Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys chose to use for your team. I think Zap worked out pretty well for me. I guess I can try and see if maybe just like full on I don't know, maybe Fire Drakas will work. Let's try this team again and see if we can auto it. I want to just see if we can auto the whole thing. Now remember, most of my mons are sitting on gems that are like, you know, at level 12 as well. They're not even maxed. So do take that into consideration, that if you gem your monsters a little bit better than I have, you might be able to do this a lot faster as well. So something to take away from this. But we are going to try it on auto. Hopefully we do okay here. So far, so good. Hopefully we get the shield on this next one, because he's going to stun us here. The Cura resisted the stun. Ooh, no, Fire Purse is down. Wonder what else I could put the Fire Purse on. She's on I think she's on conviction sets. She could actually go on an HP set here. It might be better for the Fire Persephone. But we'll see if maybe these three can do it. I'm going to say no, but, you know, at least we gave it a try. But I'd say that this team overall, even if you have to manual it, you know, if you do it 3 times a day, it's what, 75 energy I think to do the dungeon. You should be able to complete it. I think it's totally doable. Let's see, stun the other 2. Hopefully the Fire Loki can come through with us with that zap. I mean, we did kind of lose though big time with the Fire Burst dying though, and if this guy's gonna keep resisting, it might take a bit. But I guess we'll see at the end, the time, how long it took for us to clear this, if we do clear it without a continue. But manually, I'd say you can definitely clear it without a continue. It's whether or not, you know, you can do it on auto. But I think this was good enough for me to show you guys that you can use the shield and the zap. On the next one, what I'll do is I'll do my full nuke team with the Fire Drakas. I personally have 3 Fire Drakas at Evo 3. I essentially made them that way just so that I could farm the story a lot quicker, which did work in my favor. I was able to progress through the game a lot quicker by having 3 Fire Drakas. Not just in story mode, but basically in raising other monsters, you know, running the experience story and whatnot. So it's just one of those things where I was just like, at the time, I'm like, alright, I'm going to give up all of my Astromon so I can have 3 Fire Drakas and hopefully progress through the game quicker. And I say it worked. So I'm not saying you guys should, but I do. So I'm going to try and see what a full nuke team would work here. I do have, like, you know, the Fire Shinobi, the Fire Wukong. So what I'll do is I'll bring in probably 2 Fire Drakas, the Fire Shinobi, and the Wukong lead. Although I could probably bring in just the 3 Fire Drakas with the Fire Wukong lead and still manage to go through this pretty quickly. Okay, here comes the Petrification. Resisted. Well, I'm glad that I put resistance gems on them. But looks like this team might be able to auto it. I mean, I haven't touched it once yet, so the Loki is doing pretty well, I'd say. So if you guys have a Fire Loki or 2, he might do it for you. It might take a little while since we lost the Fire Purse, but I think we should be able to auto it. Alright, there's the double zap, which is nice. She's really, or Benji is really going for the Fire Loki, but I think he's gonna heal this next turn. I think that was the second turn, yep. So hopefully in 2 or 3 more turns we'll have this. Oh man, look at that health. Yeah, he recovers quite a bit, but I think with zappers you guys should be able to do it. So that was turn 1. 2 here, and I believe he's gonna heal after this turn, so hopefully. Oh, okay, perfect. The zap hit before he healed. So yeah, I think it's pretty audible, or auto able. It took 4 minutes and 22 seconds, but that's because I lost the Fire Persephone in the first round. But yeah, I'd say the fire one, the Thursday, or the wood dungeon, the Thursday dungeons is pretty easy. So far, I would say it's probably the easiest out of all of them. But yeah. But alright, for those of you who are just loaded with Astromon, who are just really good and have the monsters like I do, let's see if we give it a try with this. So let's do Fire Wukong. Let me see what this guy's in, or what he has for gems. Crit rate, defense, attack. Maybe not him. What does this guy have? Crit rate, crit damage, and attack. We'll go with him. And then we'll bring in the Fire Draka. Fire only. And 2 more Fire Drakas. Might be overkilled, might not be, but let's give it a try. So we'll see how this works out here. Of course, like I said, a lot of you guys are not going to have this team, but let's see how quickly this team can clear it. Um, yeah, the reason, like I said, why I got the 3 fire Dracus is just it's speed. Most of the story I can finish under 30 seconds. And Golems, B11, B12, with 2 fire Dracus, you can basically clear it in about, oh, I don't know, maybe something close to a minute. I think that's my record is like 54 seconds or 55 seconds. For the Golems B11, I run a Water Diana, the Dark Flora, and 2 fire Dracus, and that finishes Golems B11 for me, usually in under a minute. But as you guys can see here, it's this team is tearing up through this entire place really easy. We'll see how this team does against the Benji though, because of the petrification and the seal. Hopefully though, we get to it with some SP bar full, and we did. We got 2 of the Drakas up. And remember guys, this is on full auto, I'm not touching this. Alright. So that was turn 1. Let's see how many turns. Turn 2. So he's gonna heal after this one, I believe. And we're halfway there. Alright, yep, he healed on that 3rd turn. And we resisted the petrification. I think the, what do you call it? Retribution might kill us though. Hopefully not. We got 1 more turn, and then he's gonna heal. Oof. The Retribution got us, but we killed it. And just like that, 3 fire Drakas and a fire Wukong lead will do the trick for you in 2 minutes. So yeah, I think that's it for me for the dungeon today. Oh, we got 2 finally! Yay! No Poseidon Soulstones though. I've only gotten 1 so far. But overall, I'd say that the wood one is not too bad. Again, guys, you could use, you know, the Cherry-Ann with a shield. You could use the Wood Cupid with a shield. There's tons of monsters with a shield. I think even the Light Hana has a shield. But yeah, I would say Zappers and shield is the best way to go. You can use the same team that I did, which was the Loki, the Firecracken, the Fire Persephone, and yeah, I think that probably should do it. I haven't done my tickets yet, so I figured we'll do them now. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Dimensional Dungeon. Do you guys think it's good? Do you guys think it's hard? I know a lot of you guys are probably having, like, you know, that moment of despair where you're just like, I'm never gonna be able to beat this dungeon. I don't say never. It takes time. Monster Super League has always been a game that just requires a lot of time. You know, don't think that you can just come in and win overnight. It doesn't ever really work that way. But if you run the story and you pick up your Astromon and then you release them, you pick up some eggs. I mean, it's very free to play friendly for the most part. But you are gonna need certain monsters, you know, to complete certain stages of the game, like stunners and things like that. But yeah. Alright, so it looks like the last, like, what, like 7 or 8 capture festivals, I've gotten literally nothing. So there's that. But anyways, guys, please let me know what you guys think about the dungeon. If you guys need help with anything, of course, feel free to reach out on the Discord. I'll leave a link to it in the comment section below. Yeah, I'll probably see you guys very soon on the next Astromon showcase. Alright guys, I'll see you guys all later. Take it easy.